Robbie, off to Oldham this weekend, another long journey. They've just come up from the National League, but we're in good form ourselves. What's the vibe like in the camp?
No, the vibe's positive. Obviously, we've made a good start to the season, but again, it's just a start. We need to keep it going and go up there, and it's going to be a tough place to go, but we'll go up there with our game plan and try and implement it.
I know every player, the manager says it's all about the next game, don't look too far ahead. How difficult psychologically is it just to focus on that one game when you've been in such good form?
I find it quite easy to focus on the next game because that's the only one you can really affect. That's literally the only thing that matters is the next game. The ones that have gone, and the ones after them, the game, we'll get to them once we've crossed that hurdle.
You played a number of positions since you've been at the club. I don't suppose you would have thought before the first game of the season you'd be playing centre-back anytime soon, because we had 4 centre-halves, but with those injured, you slotted back in, but you just seem to take it in your stride.
No, look, I've played there before. I played there quite a bit growing up, so I know how to play it. And yeah, if it means helping the team, then that's fine by me.
A couple of good results lately with scoring goals, keeping clean sheets here and there. Just seems to be a real good harmony and togetherness in this group right now.
Yeah, there's a really good positive vibe going on at the minute, and hopefully we can continue that and stride on over the season, not just make it a quick start and tail off. Let's keep it for the full season.
How important is it not to let that momentum drop? Because sometimes when you lose it, it's very difficult to get it back.
Yeah, exactly. I think we just need to stay level-headed about it all and just, again, take each game as it comes and cross each bridge when we get to it.
How pleased were you for Sam Gale to get his first goal?
No, yeah, young Sam's doing well. He's still young, but he's learning, and he's learning quite quickly. But yeah, it was obviously a great moment for him and for his family.
And the fans, I think there's over 400, could be 500 going to Oldham. How helpful have they been? We haven't had many negative points so far this season, touch wood, but as a 12th man, how important are they to you guys? No,
they've been fantastic. Even at Tranmere away, Aki away, the numbers were there, and we do feel it on the pitch, and it makes a big difference. So we just want to thank them, and hopefully it keeps happening.
Lovely. Robbie, thank you. Matt, yours?
It feels like there's a real spark around the group. Generally, I think the on-pitch performances particularly, I don't know exactly what it is. Is that to do with Gareth Ainsworth and Richard Dobson a little bit?
Yeah, I think the atmosphere is just positive. They bring a positive vibe to the whole place, and I feel like the boys are feeding off it really well, and obviously it's turning into results, so long may it continue.
And you've had a number of defensive line-up changes already this season for injury and suspension reasons, but it doesn't seem to have affected you. Has that even been a surprise to you guys?
A little bit, maybe, because there's people playing in positions they aren't familiar with. But yeah, I think everyone's just willing to do what they need to do to help this team, and I think it's a really together changing room down there, and I think people are starting to see that.
I think the back three, as they were on Saturday and Tuesday, you could certainly see that you backing each other up, making challenges, making runs.
Yeah, and I feel like it's just the bond we've got really, and knowing that if someone makes a mistake, the next person's there to help them, and they're willing to help them. And yeah, it's just a really good place to be at the minute.
And that's taking Connor and Chad out of the equation at the moment. So how do the three of you bond, I suppose, in terms of playing? Were you thrown together almost once the injuries came in?
Maybe a little bit thrown together, but I think we've learned off each other during the training sessions. We talked to each other quite a bit during the training sessions, and we just learn how each other want us, how each other plays, and go from there.
I know a lot's made of the fact that you can play in a number of different positions, but you seem to have slotted so seamlessly into the centre-back role. I mean, I know you said you've played there before, but is that about confidence, or is it, again, about coaching a bit?
Yeah, a bit of everything. I think I've got to believe that I can play that position, and obviously the gaffer believes I can, so that's a big bit of confidence. But yeah, learning off past experiences and watching videos and stuff, that's why I tend to do it.
I think in the past, people have said, Robbie McKenzie, utility player. I won't say it's sort of doing you down, but the fact that you can play very well in two positions now, I think you've proved that in the last couple of games at centre-back. Extra string to your bow, how does that feel for you?
Yeah, it's obviously nice. Been able to play in numerous positions, but it is nice to have one position cementing it down almost. But yeah, obviously if it's to help the team, then I'm all for it.
Do you mind at this point?
No, I honestly don't mind. As long as I'm playing football, that's the main thing.
And talk about the bond between the back three. You've got Andy Smith next to you. He talked about you and Max being a part of why he moved down, a part of the bonding as well. What's it like with the whole lads?
Yeah, it's nice. We spend a lot of time, me and Andy. He lives 2 minutes away from me, so we come into football together. And yeah, I feel like we've got a good bond on and off the pitch, and it's nice.
And Sam Gale, you could tell almost how desperate he was to get back in the side after a run last year. And, does that enthusiasm come across?
Yeah, look, he's a young, hungry player, and that's what you want. You want people like that who maybe want in the team and are pushing people who were in the team out of the team. So it keeps everyone on their toes. But yeah, it's nice to see him back in the team.
And I won't say you use any of these things as an excuse, but the injuries you've had in defence would have made things difficult, I think, for a lot of teams. But the fact you've beaten the league leaders twice in a week with a revamped back line, it says something, doesn't it?
No, yeah, it's obviously something for us to take confidence from and build from. It's not easy beating the league leaders twice, but it is still early on in the league, and hopefully we can kick on.
I know you won't take anything for granted. I mean, you as a player here, you've had good starts before here at the club, haven't you?
Yeah, obviously last season we had a strong start and faded away, so we need to learn from that, the boys that were here, and use it this year as, look what happened last year, and try and learn from it.
And you've got players to come back in, not just in the defensive lineup, but Sam Vokes making his first few appearances. I gather Gareth Hayes was talking about him as a bit of a mentor as well, not just with the forwards, but across the pitch. Is that what he does?
Yeah, he's a big character in the changing room. He's someone you can speak to if you're unsure about things, and I'm sure the strikers are going to learn a lot from him, which will be very useful for us all.
Yeah, and how's he fit in so far?
Sam? Yeah, he's obviously been around. He knows how to integrate with teams, and yeah, he's fitting quite nicely.
And Oldham Saturday, obviously they came up in quite dramatic fashion from the National League. Quite often that can give a team a real push of momentum.
Yeah.
Not won a game yet, but what are you making of that?
I'm expecting a tough battle, to be honest with you. I think they'll be a good team. I know it's always hard going up there and playing at Oldham, so we'll obviously go up, we'll have a plan and hopefully implement it.
I know, talking to the owner, he's saying that apart from perhaps one team, MK Dons, who've spent really big this League Two season, pre-season, that he feels that it's very much an even spread between the rest of the teams. Is that still the way it feels, League Two? League
Two's always been an open. Anyone can beat anyone in this league. I've said it numerous times, and on the day, anyone can go up to wherever and beat whoever. So it's always been an open league, and I feel like, maybe MK Dons have spent big, but I'm sure people are going to go to their place and turn them over, not turn them over, but beat them. And it's going to be interesting.
And as a defensive player, I suppose those clean sheets mean a lot, don't they? That 1-0 against Crewe, almost as good as the 4-1.
Yeah, obviously you only get 3 points for a win. It doesn't matter how many goals you score. So that's all that matters. And
as I said, I think Phil said the crowd have been incredible. I mean, the Tuesday night was quite something, wasn't it? With a lower crowd than Saturday as well, but so much noise from there.
I feel like it was a long wait for that win like that we've had here, and I feel like it was a really nice way to do it. But I think the fans have been waiting for that one for a long time, and I'm glad we gave it to them.
Does that mean more to you as players in terms of momentum, or is it really about giving back a little bit to the fans as well?
Obviously, giving back, because we feel the frustrations and obviously the hype sometimes when we do well. So we need to, everything we do is for the fans at the end of the day. So giving back to them with a win like that is a nice feeling.
Excellent. Good luck Saturday. Thank you very much.
Personally, congratulations on 200 appearances for the club.
Thank you very much.
You must be very proud.
Yeah, it is a proud moment for me and my family. But hopefully I can make a few more than just 200.
You've seen some sights. Well, you've been up to 200, haven't you?
Yeah.
Can you put it into words?
I just say the club has, from when I joined to what it is now, has come a long way in terms of off the pitch, on the pitch. I feel like we're growing as a club to a modern day club, and I feel like we're taking steps in the right direction.
What's your favourite memory so far?
Favourite memory? Trying to think.
Is there anything that stands out for any reason?
Might have to say my first goal against Rochdale away. That one stands out to me.
Of course, at one point last year, you were top goal scorer.
At one point I was, I just have to say my first goal against Rochdale.
Matt's spoken about the way Andy's talked to when you first came down here. Two-point question. Firstly, how encouraged were you when you were offered your contract in the summer and decided to send the site so quickly? And did Andy actually talk to you when he was offered anything?
So the first bit was about me signing my contract, yeah. In my head, I wanted to stay at the club because I felt like what Gareth was going to bring to the club and what he wanted to do matched what I want to do with this club. And then, yeah, Andy, obviously, we did have conversations about stuff, and I'll obviously give him advice as a friend and as a footballer as well. So, yeah, we spoke about things.
I guess for someone so young, tomorrow,
yeah, it's not easy.
Having Max here must have helped.
Yeah, it's a long way, and look, it's hard to settle when you move straight away, and sometimes it might not work